So, ladies, let the situation with Cassie and Diddy be a reminder to you that nothing in life is free.
In today's video, we're talking about two different topics. The first one is something we can learn from Diddy and Cassie situation. And the second one is the legal advice or the legal dating advice that you need to know before starting a relationship with a man. So we all know what's going on with Diddy. It's a viral video. We know if you're on the internet, you already know what's going on in Diddy and Cassie, even though I didn't post the video, but I know a lot of people posted it and it's just everywhere. And of recent, a particular footage was released, CCTV footage, where it showed that he's a really horrible person, and he came out with apology and just the OBS. What is your take on that? Let me know down in the comment section. But then after this whole thing, what can we learn from it? Because when things are happening around you, you try to put yourself like, if I was in that position, what would I have done better? What should I have avoided? Or I might face something like this, because in this life you might not even know what you're going to experience in the relationship that you're in. So you ask yourself some questions. What can I learn from this? So a lady posted on our TikTok page and she was saying the things that we should learn from Diddy and Cassie's situation, that nothing is actually free. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and roll the clip for you all to watch the end. We'll watch it together, and I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
So, ladies, let the situation with Cassie and Diddy be a reminder to you that nothing in life is free. Nothing that you receive from a man is going to be free. And my father taught me that when I was a little young girl growing up. Anytime you receive something from a man, there is a price. And a lot of times, because the price isn't monetary, as women, we think, oh, well, this technically is free. It's not. You're either going to pay that price in sex, you're going to pay that price in mental and physical abuse, or you're going to pay that price getting SA'd or controlled. It's not free. That lifestyle that the hypergamy women like to post and advertise online and make you think that it's glam and glitz, behind the scenes, it's not free. Are you willing to pay the price? You have to be willing to pay the price. There are some men who are good men, who are genuinely loving and romantic, and who do genuinely care about the woman that they're with and take care of them and shower them and take care of them monetarily, depending on his financial bracket, and they do genuinely love that woman. And it's just that happens too. I've seen scenarios like that, but a lot of times it's usually not the case. And I think that the problem with society right now is that women are posting these soft girl lifestyles, hypergamy lifestyles, luxury lifestyles, and that's fine. I'm all for abundance. But they're not telling you what they're going through or what they have to do to attain those lifestyles behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, they are tormented. And they're not going to share that with the world. I had an old friend of mine when I was much younger and I just graduated college, and this person was married to a ball player. And you would go in her closet, not married, sorry, in a relationship, and you would go in her closet and there's not a Birkin, Louis, Gucci, Chanel, there's not a pair of red bottoms that she did not have. And she called me one day in a panic and she told me that her man had a black book where he was cheating on her with so many women that he infected her with multiple STIs. But on social media, she's living a wonderful life of boats, bags, cars, purses, and luxury. But behind the scenes, she's crying to me on the phone about what that man is putting her through. And it's not just her. I know many women who go through that. And I'm just here to tell you guys, just take your time in life. Like, vet God has a specific appointed time where He's going to open the doors for you to live your dream life. Do not rush it. Take your time, because the abuse is not worth it. Like, you won't even see the material things when you're getting emotionally ostracized daily by somebody. So I just want you guys to just keep that in mind, to not envy or compare what you see people post online, because I told you, people post a wonderful facade online about their relationships, about the lifestyle that they're living, but no one's posting their failures. No one's posting the truth about what they're going through. They're just posting what would make them look good.
Do you agree with what she said? Let me know down in the comment section. What is your take on Diddy and Cassie situation? What is your take? Okay, I would really love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section. For me, I kind of agree with what she said, saying that nothing a man gives you is free. Yes, most men always give you something with the mindset that they will get something back from you. So that is why when a man is buying you so many gifts and is not asking for XCX, or you go to his house and he's not touching you, it's so abnormal that women are like, probably the man is impotent, probably is doing something like voodoo. Like, it's not normal for a man to spend so much money on you and he will not want to XCX you. So when a man wants to do so many things, give you so many gifts, that's just a man you made randomly. Oh. Now, you're in a relationship with a man, of course, both of you might want to do it, but there are other things that women, put in mind. The women just overlook, but because they're getting the money, they don't say anything. Some might be abuse, which is physical abuse. Their man might be beating them so much, but because of, after he beats them, he buys them gifts, he gives them so much money, they won't talk. And you, at the other hand, your man is not buying you so many money, he doesn't even have so much money, and you start looking like, this person is really enjoying, a man is so caring, but you don't know what the person is facing to get those things. I'm not saying all men are abusive. I'm not saying when a man spends on you, he must beat you or he must mentally abuse. It might be something else, okay? But then, most of the time, these men don't give you anything for free. I feel like that's the lesson she's trying to let us know. And I kind of agree with her, because these are the little things we're taught when we're growing up, especially me. We're told that let nobody even buy you free biscuits. Collecting free biscuits from a man is like you're telling him, yes, you can do whatever you want to do with me whenever you're ready. Accepting gifts from a man is not okay. Okay, that's all I was taught when I was growing up as well. I should be careful accepting gifts, because the moment you start accepting gifts from them, that is when they start, having access to other things that you would not like.
If I could only give one piece of advice to women and then I were to, the advice I would give is understand your legal rights when dealing with these men.
Knowing your legal rights when dealing with these men is one of the most important things we need to talk about. Knowing your legal rights when having kids with them is very, very important. Knowing your legal rights when probably having properties together, you're moving in together, you're staying together. These are the things we need to talk about, because sometimes when you start a relationship with a man and you don't have any idea of the legal rights you're supposed to take, you'll just be lost. And if the man knows what he's doing and he knows that you don't know, it's going to show you pepe. Like, he's just going to deal with you very well, because he knows that you don't know your legal rights. So when you know your legal right, all you need to do is just get a lawyer and do whatever you want to do, and you're done. Let me roll this clip for you all to watch to the end, and I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
If I could only give one piece of advice to women and then I were to, the advice I would give is understand your legal rights when dealing with these men. If you're going to have a baby with a man, know your legal rights. If you're not together, understand when you legally have to respond to that man and when you don't. If you're going to move into a man's home and he's on the mortgage and you're not, understand your legal rights, baby. Understand how you're legally tying yourself to somebody when you write their name on a birth certificate, and understand all of the financial implications of a marriage, living together, all those things. A lawyer consult is not that expensive. I know your Sephora bills be high. A lawyer consult, if you get a good one, $250 maybe. Ask your questions. Don't get screwed over, because the more you know, the more you know. Love you, bye. Okay, I'm gonna rapid fire some tips. If he disrespects you during your pregnancy, leave him off the birth certificate. It's only going to get worse. Anytime you interact with the police, even if you're a victim, get a lawyer. No one in the legal system is there to represent your rights and protect you. You need to do that. If a man owns a home and you move in with him, get an agreement drafted by a lawyer first so that you can't just be kicked out on a random Tuesday. And please don't go 50-50 with a man and pay half of his mortgage. Before you get married, have conversations about kids and what work looks like. Are you guys going to put them in daycare, or are you going to take a step back with your career? If you're going to take a step back, make sure in a prenup that is reflected, because there's nothing worse than being late 30s, early 40s, trying to re-enter the workforce after you've been out for 15 years taking care of a family. All of this is literally just to protect you in a worst case scenario type of situation. And if you're with a man that's normal, that's healthy and adjusted, he's not going to have a problem with you doing these things to protect yourself. In fact, he should probably want you to do that. And if he doesn't, red flag. Love you, bye.
What is your dating advice that you're going to give someone? What is the legal dating advice that you can give someone that is starting a relationship or starting to have a child for a man? What would you advise them legally to do? Because to be honest, women enter into relationship, especially marriage, because of love, because they love the partner, they are seeing the good things it's doing to them, they feel good, they feel safe, they feel protected. They go into the relationship, go into marriage, and they start having kids and all of that. And most of them actually stop working when they start having kids because they trust the partner. And when the partner starts showing them their true color, they want out. Most of them don't know. Most of them don't even know what to do. They don't know where to start from. They don't know any legal thing. Okay, they start asking around like, how do I even get money from him? How do I take care of my kids? How do I do this? How do I do that? They don't know. Okay, especially where I'm from, most of the time married women are confused. They don't know what to do. So, are you a lawyer? What kind of legal advice you can give us for free? Let us know down in the comment section. Or anyone you want us to pay for. Just let us know down in the comment section. To be honest, I feel like these are the things we need to advise each other, because so that, and again, she said in the video that a man that is against you doing all of that before you go into the real commitment is a red flag. When a man starts saying that, oh, you have sense to do all these things, and he's like, don't do all these things, just know that he's trying to protect himself. So, but if it's like, go ahead, no problem, you need to protect yourself because anything can happen, my family can come and take all my properties, I feel like is okay. What is your take on these two videos we just discussed today? Let me know down in the comment section. I feel like in some days I'm going to put in 2-3 videos together. Then we'll have conversations on different topics. Okay, if you like it, let me know down in the comment section. All right, so what is your take? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. It's your girl, Maria David. And thank you all so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate you all. And don't forget to like as usual and comment and share the video to whoever might find it helpful. And of course, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.